Now a museum, it contains artifacts from the life of America's 15th president, including Buchanan's formal carriage, built in 1853, a velvet and lace dress belonging to his niece, and a replica of his bed. But among this collection of presidential memorabilia is a pair of objects that recalls the dark side of politics.
The longer object is made of metal and wood, and it's 5 inches long. The square portion of the object is glass with ridged edges.
This pen and inkwell played a starring role in a poisonous plot that threatened to bring down the government.
This is a story about a president in peril.
January 1857. America is bitterly divided between the slave-holding states of the South and the free states of the North. As pressure escalates, the stability of the nation hangs in the balance.
These were the years leading up to the Civil War, and tensions were incredibly high.
Stepping into this fray is the president-elect, James Buchanan. But before he's even sworn into office, his administration is off to a rocky start. His platform of tolerance for slavery has made him enemies across the country.
This is an enormously difficult time for any president to come to power. But for Buchanan, who's from the North, but sympathetic to the South, it was even worse.
Before his inauguration, Buchanan checks into Washington's prestigious National Hotel. There, he hobnobs with top government officials and members of the city's elite upper crust.
Pre-inaugural balls and parties were going on, and some of the wealthiest, most influential people of the time would have been there.
Buchanan is enjoying the festivities with his supporters when he suddenly falls seriously ill.
Severe vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, cramps. He was really sick.
Buchanan is rushed to his room and tended to by a team of doctors. The physicians suspect the president-elect has been stricken by a bout of food poisoning. Despite his worsening condition, Buchanan continues to fulfill his duties as the president-elect and writes to his advisors using this pen and inkwell, now on display at the Wheatland Museum.
Sick as he was, he knew he still had work to do, and he went about the business of a newly elected president.
But as the days pass, Buchanan's condition shows no signs of improving.
At first, Buchanan felt he just had a virus, but as time went by, he got progressively worse.
Buchanan's doctors conclude that his ailment is far too severe to be mere food poisoning. They suspect the president-elect is the victim of a sinister conspiracy.
Examining the symptoms, his doctors did believe he had arsenic poisoning.
This may be an attempted assassination.
The press got a hold of this information and speculated that someone was trying to assassinate the new president. This sent the public into a crazy frenzy.
The news stokes a wave of rumors and hysteria. For his own safety, Buchanan returns home to Wheatland, Pennsylvania. But then, the situation takes a bizarre turn. More than 400 of Buchanan's supporters also fall ill from arsenic poisoning. All of them had been at the National Hotel with the president-elect. It's seen as proof positive of a poisonous plot to wipe out Buchanan's entire administration.
With all of the violence that was going on at the time, people really did believe that someone would try to assassinate the president.
So is someone really trying to kill the president and bring down the government?